When did you reverse racism? I was driving out of my gated community when this lady jumped off the curb right in front of my car. She was screaming and waving her arms like she was directing airplane traffic. I slammed my brakes and coffee went everywhere. She rushed to my window demanding to know if I lived there. Her face was red and spit flew as she yelled about watching me drive through her neighborhood. Her husband jogged over looking mortified in his cargo shorts and polo shirt. "Karen, please," he said, grabbing her elbow. "This is our neighbor from the blue house." She shook him off and demanded my driver's license like she was neighborhood security. Her pom-pom slippers made her authority act even more ridiculous. Instead of getting mad, I just started laughing. "You know what? Come over for drinks this afternoon. Let's get to know each other better as neighbors." The husband's jaw dropped. That's very kind of you." Karen kept sputtering about documentation while her husband dragged her away apologizing. I drove home sticky with coffee but oddly amused by the whole thing. 4 hours later, I walked to their house carrying red and white wine. Mitchell answered, looking shocked I actually came. Behind him, Karen shrieked, "Absolutely not!" from their living room. Mitchell's face went crimson as he stood in the doorway doing that awkward shuffle. "I'm so sorry. She's not feeling social, but maybe I could stop by your place in an hour?" I shrugged and walked home. Sure enough, an hour later, Mitchell knocked carrying a six-pack. We sat on my porch and he practically collapsed into a chair. "I'm really sorry about this morning. Karen's been getting worse lately. She watches the neighborhood Facebook page like it's her job." We cracked open beers and talked. Mitchell was a software engineer who worked from home and seemed desperate for normal conversation. We discovered we both loved craft beer and hated the HOA rules. After his third beer, he admitted Karen had called the police on 3 other neighbors this month alone. "I keep telling her she's going to get us sued, but she thinks she's protecting property values," he said miserably. We ordered pizza and moved inside to watch the game. Mitchell relaxed for the first time all day. He kept thanking me for being understanding and not filing a complaint about the morning incident. "You know what's crazy?" Mitchell said during halftime. "In 23 years of marriage, this is the first time I've just hung out with a friend without asking permission." We were laughing about the HOA's latest ridiculous rule about grass height when Mitchell's phone started buzzing. He ignored it. Then it rang, and rang, and rang. "Maybe you should answer," I suggested. Mitchell shook his head. "She's probably calling to demand I come home. For once, I'm going to enjoy my evening." His phone finally stopped. We high-fived and opened another beer. The third quarter had just started when I noticed something odd. A car had driven past my house 3 times, then another. They were moving slowly like they were looking for addresses. "Hey, Mitchell, does Karen know my exact house number?" "No. Why?" That's when we heard the sirens. Not just 1 or 2, but what sounded like every cop car in the county. The noise got louder and louder until red and blue lights were flashing through every window. I peeked through the blinds and my blood went cold. Multiple police cars had surrounded my house. Officers were taking positions behind their vehicles with weapons drawn. More cars kept arriving. I could see officers moving through my backyard. They had the whole property surrounded.